They work very closely with ourselves and the schools, and they've done great work down at the Key Community Centre. They've got a forest garden, they've got, they do some tree grafting. They've grafted some of the really, really old trees from Westport House, and they had a workshop this week actually doing that, and gave people the opportunity to take home a graft of some of the original apple trees from Westport House and plant it in their own garden. We're currently in the process of, we've just started a programme with them where we're planting some edibles for some of our senior citizens in their planters outside their house, so that they'll be able to walk outside their door and pick some chives and some different herbs and different edibles. But they're really good, they're fabulously enthusiastic and great to work with. And that's just some of the projects that they're doing, some of the grafting. They do a lot of work with the TY students. They've done some really good projects, and again, unfortunately for time constraints, we can't go into every project. We would have loved to have had them present themselves because they have such great information. And again, you can see in the middle picture there Sharon Cameron, who's also working with them, where they had, together with the Men's Shed and a number of other organisations, they created a community compost down at the Key Community Centre. What does it mean to win Tidy Towns? I suppose we've won 3 times, and when we won the first time in 2001, the aforementioned Bridie Moore and Liam Campion were leaders, I suppose, in not being too quick to spend the money. We had lots of great ideas. We'll have this monument, we'll have that statue, we'll do this, we'll do that. But Liam and Bridie were very keen kind of to keep it like their communion money, and kept it really tight. So over the years we got more and more ideas, and then lo and behold we won in 2006, and we got some more money. So then we kind of thought, okay, you know what, we could do a really, really good project. And then the icing on the cake was when we won in 2008. Sorry. And that really then gave us the financial resources to make a contribution to Westport for a major project. So we really then got our thinking caps on, and it was one of the issues that we had, that a lot of towns had at the time, was the lack of facilities maybe for our young people. We had a lot of skateboarders at the time who were probably getting into trouble for skating in all the wrong places. So people put out there the idea of a skate park, so we kind of explored that a little bit more. Thought, how can we do it? So again, in keeping with the partnership theme, we worked with as many people as possible. We were obviously the lead partner. We had close on €60,000 from our winnings. So that was our seed fund. We worked with South West Mayo Development Company, and they matched our seed fund by 3. We worked with Westport Credit Union, who gave us the bridging funding. Westport Town Council gave us administrative assistance. The Mayo County Council Architect Section gave us the technical expertise, and that gave us the skate park. Okay, so looking at the skate park now, it's hard to imagine, but that's not very long ago. This is what it looked like, just on the very edge of Westport. We started to get the foundations in. We worked with Peter Gill, and we got the Muga Park, the multi-use games area, and that was our skate park on opening day. So I suppose that, you know, if you're wondering what Tidy Towns can do for you, yeah, it's great, you know, the glory that you win, and there's the feel-good factor, and it's great to be nominated Westport Tidy, but it has a real positive contribution to community life, and obviously that's what Tidy Towns is all about. It's not just about, you know, the 15 or 20 members of Tidy Towns, it's all about the community. And this actually, you know, I suppose one of our concerns when we were coming up with a project was the whole idea of vandalism. You know, what do we want? Something, number one, maintenance free and vandalism free. And this is pretty amazing actually, because it self-polices. We've never really had any trouble, but we're particularly proud in Tidy Towns that we could work in partnership with the council and the other bodies and deliver this to the town. And that's on our opening day. We had a particularly talented rollerblader. We believe that he didn't hurt himself in that picture. So I suppose it was to try and find something that catered for all the different age groups. You know, you kind of grow out of skateboarding at some stage, so we have a teenage kind of congregation area. And again, I suppose we had concerns that it would become, you know, an area that would be just like underage drinking, but thankfully it hasn't. It has been working really well. And then just shortly after we got the skateboard park, Westport Council delivered the outdoor fitness gym. So it's a whole recreational area and it's really good. You could be there on, you know, a Saturday morning. You have families with really small children, teenagers, and, you know, people using the exercise equipment. So it's a really fantastic facility that we've been part of.
Just very finally, because we're running tight for time, I suppose it's all about all of us collectively representing tidy towns in Ireland. We're here not competing with each other. Well, we are in a sense. It's called co-opetition. Actually, it's a new phrase. And but it's great that we support each other, and we're all part of a playing team called Ireland Inc. You know, and we're here really to be a good playing team as part of the country's individual players. So the last word to Eithna about it all being about cooperation. So Eithna.
Yeah, it is all about cooperation, and it's not, you know, that we live in any kind of an idealistic world and that we all get on very well 100% of the time. Believe me, we have lots of disagreements, but, you know, every problem has a solution, so I don't think there's any point in delaying the solution. You might as well sit down around the table and, you know, come to some solution with your local authority and work with them. Together, we're better. Thank you very much.